Alright, let's install the Tesla Cybertruck software update version 2024.39.15. We'll install now and go. Right? It says it'll take about 55 minutes, so we'll see you guys when it's done. Do some self-driving tests. Hit finish. Allow everything except all. Alright, and look, Tesla has these speed profiles. We'll look at it more in a bit. Alright, so here you can see they have chill, standard, and hurry. So drives at normal speed, adjusts with traffic. Okay, FSD Supervised can contextually drive above the speed limit or predict road speed to match the flow of traffic. Specifies maximum speed it's allowed to drive as percentage offset applied to the speed limit of the road, or the predicted road speed. So it can go up to 40% faster than the actual speed limit. It doesn't let you change these? Okay, well, oh, I think it glitched because I plugged in the car during that. So let's go ahead and look at this other stuff. So they have autopilot, so here you go, they have that. And then if you do chill, drives in slower lanes with minimal lane change. This one adjusts. And then the hurry one drives faster with more frequent lane changes. So I'm fine with it staying in the minimal. But yeah, alright. Well, we'll do standard. Anyways, traffic aware cruise control, that's the other stuff. Offset speed, 40% is recommended. So that lets it go faster because people like to drive like 85 in the 65 zone. So, yeah, I'll do the math later and make sure we're not going way too fast, but expanded full self-driving visualization. So, widens autopilot, okay, that's fine. Speed limit warning, that's fine. All that other stuff, okay. There's new service stuff. So now you can see camera visibility. No issues detected yet. So it'll eventually show that if it detects like the weather's bad, you can use that to look at what it actually looks like. Okay, and I guess let's go ahead and look at the software release notes, but I already looked at that earlier. So you can see all that, release notes. This thing is permanently stuck on my screen, so I'm gonna have to reset it now. So we're gonna reset by holding these two buttons. Oops, I need to do it because if I use my hand, I keep like pulling it in, so give me a second. Okay, after pressing and holding the two buttons for about 5 seconds, the screen goes black like that, and then it's gonna take a while to start back up. Hopefully having it charging isn't gonna make it do anything weird, but there we go. Okay. These fingerprints and stuff all over it. Yo. I put gross stuff on my screen. Okay, the AC is turning itself on. When I restart it, it makes some weird like rectangle flash on the upper left corner. And there we go, it's back up. And hopefully the other thing is gone now. Okay. Alright, we're doing software and release notes. Okay, you can see FSD Supervised, we looked at that already, and upcoming. So we don't have this stuff yet, but eventually the Cybertruck will get these features. The Model 3, I think, Hardware 4 already has this. I don't know if the other ones have that already. Then same full self-driving supervised, data sharing thing. So I already did the data sharing thing, okay? And then the camera visibility thing that we were talking about earlier. Spotify free. Oh, cool. Now you can use Spotify free and get ad-free listening. Or wait, what? Without the premium one with ad-free. Oh, turn that off. Okay. That's cool. That's nice. What's this? I didn't see this before. Live one. So this stuff is a little bit new. Sentry mode. Reduced energy consumption. Okay. So hopefully I'm going to lose less power now. Not 10% almost 10% every day that it was causing before. So there we go. Custom mirror tilted. You can now set custom for your vehicles in reverse. You can choose how much it tilts down. Okay. I removed my mirror, so I don't have that. Here you go. Diagnostics panel. More information on your Wi-Fi connection improvement. Okay. You can fold the mirrors with the hold left. Safety fixes, and yeah. Okay, so that's new, and I guess that's all we got, because it won't let me scroll any further. So 2024.38.4 has stuff that I didn't see before either. So that's pretty much it. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Oh, one thing I forgot. They have the data sharing thing, alright? So I showed a little bit of it earlier, but you can see, so they have all this. They added the new thing. Where is it? Allow autopilot. Oh, so they tell you here what they do. So the autopilot, you can make it ask every time you drive, so if somebody else drives your car. And then they have this start and end by default data. Okay. Alright, I guess that's so it doesn't show like where you came from if people are trying to spy on you. I don't know. Okay, data when parked. Okay. Cabin analytics, so this is new as well. Or actually, no, I think this has been there. But you can have it ask with each drive. Okay, and then the sound detection analytics. So this one, it will like figure out if an emergency vehicle is coming. It'll listen to the sounds. That's new. This is the new one. All right. Okay, when a siren is approaching, it'll record, I guess, up to 10 seconds. Okay. Road segment data. And charging data. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you see what kind of improvements Tesla makes to their vehicles as software gets updated. I'm not sure how long till the Cybertruck gets the auto park and all of that stuff. I kind of wish they had the auto pull forward, or the one that lets you pull forward and like pull back. Because sometimes if you want to park in a tight space and then you can't open your door wide enough, that's a very useful feature. Alright, so I don't know why they don't have that. It doesn't require autopilot or anything. All it needs to do is make sure the wheels are straight and then go forward and backwards, and that's it. But it should be coming soon, so yeah. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.